Hey, what's up guys, it's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at again with one of my favorite minor cycle decks in Clash Royale. This deck is super easy to level up because there's only 2 legendaries and they're later legendaries, so you probably have them at higher levels. And if you don't have the log leveled up to the full extent, sub it out for either a snowball or a zap. I've been getting a lot of comments asking me, how do you play bait decks against people that have wizards, witches, and all the splash damage you could ever ask for at the 5,000 trophy range? So let's go jump straight into some games against some max level players that are undoubtedly going to have Harry Potter in every single one of their decks.
Saucing out a good luck. I'm going to go in for Goblin Gang to open up the game. We'll see what's up, see what this guy's got. And he's saucing out, thanks, being a cordial sir. I see you, brother. Oh my gosh, Golem at the river first play. This guy is insane. Holy crap, dude. Have you guys ever seen that? Golem at the river with his archers, and he zaps me like a savage. This is going to be a crazy game. I can already sense it. I love games like this because they're just so action-packed, dynamic, and you never know what he's going to do. Heck, he could fireball my spear goblins. I don't know. Like, just have to wait and see what he has in store for us. Maybe I can go in for... Okay, I have to go for bats. I can log this all back and also hit the bomber as well. I wonder if the hog still gets a hit. It does. All right, all right. At least the hog doesn't get 2 hits. That's fine. What else are we able to accomplish here? He drops a knight to prevent any damage on the tower. That's good. So we know he's got a golem plus hog rider deck. It's a little bit funky playing against decks like that because if I use my mortar on top of the golem, then I don't have it for the hog rider, as you guys saw, right? So that is quite problematic. I don't know if he has multiple spells, so I don't want to go for a Goblin Gang here. I'd rather just let these rascals do their thing with a miner, see if we can bait out some elixir here. If he's got log, then we're going to have a really bad time in this game. Like a really bad time. So he's not going to have elixir for a golem here for sure. So let's just go in for Goblin Gang. So then the prince goes and targets that, hopefully. I have to log that all back. Prince will die, fortunately, without a hit on our tower, but the bomber did. Man, this game is actually going to be tough. I think we can go for a mortar here. Hog Rider's going to get pulled. Great stuff. Spear Goblins also give us chip damage. The mortar connects onto the tower. And the mortar's defending. Oh my gosh, the mortar hit the archers. What is he doing? What are those, dude? Those are negative IQ archers. They just didn't want to live, man. They didn't want to do anything in this game. They gave up. They're like, let me just go back to watching Netflix. I don't even want to play Clash Royale right now. That's exactly what just happened there. Let's go in for a miner. Try to pull everything back. The E-Barbs as well. Man, this guy's got like 25 win conditions in an 8-slot deck. Seems like he's got so many win conditions. We'll go for a fireball so that we can hit everything. Fortunately for us, we're able to kill the bomber, eviscerate the hog rider, and destroy the knight as well. So we're doing really well. Let's just go in for a mortar. Maybe we can go in for a log depending on what he does here. I think the mortar's going to lock on the tower too. Awesome stuff. We're chilling. Okay, I thought that was going to stay alive. I need to go in for spear goblins to kill that then. I have to react super fast against these guys because the card levels are really, really high. So if you don't react, then they're just going to get so much damage on you. I might have to fireball this back. Okay, he didn't zap. He didn't zap in time at least. So let's just go for another mortar, drop it in the middle. And if this locks onto the tower, we're in a great spot. I think it will. I think it will, man. Oh, Kobe shot. Let's go. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. 201. That's tournament standard. We take the tower, and we snag a very fun victory. I can't believe this guy went Golem at the river. First play of the game. Absolute unprecedented savagery. We're going to sauce out a good luck here, and we'll go for Goblin Gang to open up the game. See what's up. See what this guy's got. Level 13. What cards do you have, man? He's got Skarmy. Okay. So when we see Skarmy, we just want to go for bats. Unfortunately, our bats do not kill the skeletons in one hit. So that's something that we have to worry about. We have to drop them really early, and we can't rely on them. So he's got Musketeer, and he's going to have Skarmy. We can fireball everything. It's okay, because we're going to be able to kill the Mega Minion. And I think our tower is able to kill the Musketeer before it gets a hit. I'm not sure, though. I don't know. We're going to test the waters. I don't think so. I think it gets a hit. It definitely does, yeah. Golem in the back, man. This guy's wild. Golem's single elixir, one of the starting plays. So at this point, I need to go for a mortar. I need to play pretty defensive. I go for like rascals here in case he's got fireball or poison. And he's going to go E-Barbs actually, so this is really good. So we can just go for Goblin Gang, shut this down, keep our damage per second units alive. And he's going to fireball, but notice how he's not able to hit anything of importance, right? He's not able to hit the mortar. He's not able to hit all the goblins. We're in a pretty good spot. I'm actually going to go log this back, so after it dies, it doesn't die near our tower, so it doesn't give him the amazing death damage. Still got some, but I was hoping that he wouldn't get any. Feels bad, man. Alright, that Musketeer is not dead. That Musketeer is not dead. How is that not dead? Oh my gosh, this game is crazy, dude. He's going to go in for a golem again in the back, so I need to save my mortar. I think I want to go in for a miner and goblin gang at the same time he goes golem in the back. Didn't do it. My first army instead. And mega minions. So that's 6 elixir. We could still win this, guys. Still win this. It's winnable. If we go for rascals and counter push, we're in an okay spot. You just drop 6 elixir. I can't drop my mortar, because then I have no answer to golems at the river. As you guys just saw, it's a promising play. This man is a savant doing it, showing us how Clash Royale is meant to be played. So we can go for Goblin Gang. We're going to try to disperse everything so he doesn't get great zap or fireball value or arrow value, as we just saw. This time it's not going to get death damage on our tower by logging. Very important. So that's what we were looking for in our first interaction. It didn't really work out that way for us, though. We have to miner. And then I'm going to play aggressive with the mortar because I think he's down a bit. He's definitely down a bit. Going for the executioner at the river, trying to snag a cheesy tower like that is wild to me. The comeback is real here. He's going to go arrows, but then we can go in for rascals and then go for goblin gang right after. I think we were okay then. I could log this, but I think this is better. He's going to fireball. That means he's down a lot. Just want to keep unloading on the left-hand side because the right-hand side is so low that if he defends and then counter push with anything, we're kind of screwed. So we need to unload on the side that he doesn't have very much counter push potential from. So even these E-barbs, I can kind of ignore to an extent, but I couldn't ignore them at all on the other side. If he golems at the river, I lose, so I can't go in for a mortar on offense. That's why I'm dropping it here. Okay, so we know he's got fireball, right? So we have to get ready for that. Just going to go for spear goblins on offense. Maybe we can cycle like a miner here. Mortar's going to be able to kill, and then I can cycle back to another mortar. Or maybe we just win the game. Okay, let's go. Holy crap, that comeback was insane. Level 13 golem player, no problems, no questions asked. Feels good, man. I'm going to sauce out a good luck here and immediately go in for spear goblins. So this guy's got level 13 bats. We're going to have to wait and see exactly what his deck comp is. Okay, this is going to be a tough one. So we see the witch. Definitely need to go for a mortar in the left-hand side, so we're going to be able to kill the witch because he's probably going to spam something in front of it. Assuming that he does, we're going to have to fireball it as well. Otherwise, I can get away with rascals and we'll be okay. So I'm going to drop our rascals now. Let's see if we can shut that down. He's got witch and night witch, so this man is still rocking that type of composition that everyone hates. Okay, definitely want to go for a log here as soon as everything clumps up. Actually, no, the mortar's going to hit everything. Why would I do that? Why would I do that to myself? Because the dark goblin's going to die anyway. I need to go in for spear goblins here and wait for that to pop. Then I'm going to go fireball the bats. Gonna go for another cycle of bats, and we have to go for a goblin gang. So then it doesn't hit our tower. And we do come away in that situation relatively unscathed compared to what it should have been, right? So, because I fireballed the bats, we did not take a critical amount of damage. What else can we do here? I'm assuming that I need to save my rascals every single time for the Mega Knight. And I'm probably going to have to drop my mortar every single time on defense against the witch. The thing is, when he drops Night Witch, it's going to be very hard for me to clean up the bats. So what I want to do is I want to go and play really aggressive so he's not able to drop the Night Witch in coordination with anything. So let's go in for bats plus miner. We're going to eat up a lot of witch damage, but we're going to be fine. And we're going to try to make sure that he doesn't have elixir to spend in front of that Night Witch. So we're going to go for a log here. We're going to be able to finish off the Dark Goblin very easily in coordination with the Night Witch. It's going to pop closer, so then we don't have to spend elixir on dealing with the bats. And then we can just go in for goblins on the right-hand side because he's starting to work away on the left. So we don't want to go lane as him because if he drops a Mega Knight, then if we take damage on the right, it doesn't matter. But if we take damage on the left, it definitely does. We're going for a mortar. I could fireball that witch. I think that that is an okay play because we should be able to kill it with the mortar now. Definitely want to log, go drop our rascals, so then the witch isn't going to be able to damage down the thick boy as easily as it did before. He's going to rage everything up. But I think we're in a really good spot. We should be able to kill the Dark Goblin. We should be able to kill the Inferno Dragon. And I definitely get a great counter push here. So we know he's got Zap. That is one thing that I'm a little bit scared about. But if I go in for an offensive mortar, we should be able to lock on top of the Witch or the tower. And that'd be awesome. Maybe both, actually. That's great. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be able to kill it with this log. And then we can go in for Rascals immediately after. Walks. Then go for Bats so we can finish off the Dark Goblin. Kill the Dark Goblin. I think we're in the clear here. Awesome stuff, guys. We're going to win this game. Actually going to win it. Level 13 Witch. This man's nutty. So we just need to go for some more miners and logs and fireballs. We're just going to quickly cycle here so that we can get back to it and win the game. So notice how I'm cycling my cheapest elixir cards. Even if he goes in for a Mega Knight at the river, it does not matter. All we have to do is cycle Fireball on him. I don't know why he's cycling cards in the back. He is the most optimistic Sir ever. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, and good luck in the rest of your ladder session. Our right-hand side was completely unscathed in that game. That felt really good, man. Let's go. So let's go for a Goblin Gang at the river, see what's up, see what's happening. Maybe we can go for Spear Goblins here. He's got level 13 Witch and a level 13 Wizard, the tandem pair. Harry Potter's got a long-lost cousin, the Witch. And I think we're going to have some issues here for sure. So I want to go in for Spear Goblins. I want to go for a log. Maybe we're going to be able to kill that. And I also have to go for bats on top of the Wizard. So it looks like we're going to be able to take a little bit of damage from the Harry Potter, but not too much. Well, Harry Potter's cousin, actually, the Witch. So we actually came out ahead in that situation, interestingly enough. I want to go in for Rascals here because it gives me counter push after. As long as the Thick Boy stays alive for a little bit, then we could go for a Miner. Yeah, this is good. These are good things. Because now I can Miner. If I had Fireballed, yes, it would have been a +1 elixir trade, but I wouldn't have had this counter push with the Girl Rascals. So this is going to be really bad for him if he doesn't respond. I don't think he's going to respond, guys. Oh my gosh. Please, Electro Wizard, go ahead. Tread ahead of that Giant. Go to the uncharted territory. Do not dally behind a Giant for no reason. Make your own path. March to the beat of a different drum. Oh, man. Okay, so we have to go in for so much squishy stuff to be able to kill this Witch. Otherwise, we're going to lose. I'm trying to drop as much damage per second as possible, opposed to dropping a log, because I'm hoping that he doesn't have arrows. I'm going to go in for a Miner. Maybe the Wizard can lock onto that so we can take the tower. If that happens, we're in a really good spot. Okay. All right, this is awesome. I took the tower. The Wizard is probably going to die to just a log. If he doesn't Giant in front of this, we're going to be in a great, great spot. Oh, no. This is bad. So we have to go in for Spear Goblins here. The Wizard will die to the Mortar, I believe. And then we can go in for Bats. Oh, no, it's not going to die. Oh, baby. We actually defended that. That was insane. I can't believe it. I thought for sure the game was forfeit at that point. It's like, wait, he's got Harry Potter, he's got Balloon coming at me, and I don't have Rascals, I don't have Elixir. The Mortar pull in the middle was amazing, dropping in the most optimal placement, and we pulled ahead from that point on. A Fireball log, it still doesn't kill the Witch, unfortunately. Not even close, really. And I gotta go and save my my Elixir for the Balloon. So we have to Mortar now. And then just log, maybe. If this log is able to put in dividends, then we're chilling. We need to kill the Electro a little bit quicker so then the Bats retarget onto the Balloon. Bats actually treaded ahead, but we were still okay. Okay, can I defend this? We go for Rascals and they take the brute force of Harry Potter. I think we're fine. Knock it all away with the Fireball, so then we can go in for a Goblin Gang and kill the Wizard. Oh my gosh, is the Wizard not going to die? Oh no, okay. Wizard did die. We win the game. Holy crap, dude. This guy had all level 13 cards and a rocket. You already know, if he got one more hit and he had rocketed me, I would have lost the game. So it was down to the wire, but we still found a way to win. And those are the most intense ones, the most fun victories. Because you just know that they thought that they could come back in there and they were so ready to rocket you. So we're going to go for a Goblin Gang on the left-hand side. This guy's already starting off the game strong with a Harry Potter. You already know that that's going to be a staple of his deck, as it is everyone's deck at this trophy range. Go for a log here, and we're going to also have to go in for a Spear Goblin so we can go and pull. I think we probably need to Miner this. I don't think that the Wizard's going to die just simply to a Mortar, man. They give him some moral support. Miner will give us some chip damage on the right-hand side, or at least bait out something. We bait out Bats. Or did we bait out the Bats? Did the Bats bait us? So we have to Fireball them and then drop our own Bats to finish off that Hog Rider. It's going to get 2 hits on the tower. We drop 6 Elixir for his 6 Elixir. That feels really bad. On defense, dropping 6 Elixir and then having your opponent still get damage. Oh my gosh. Makes me cry inside, man. Maybe we can go for like a Goblin Gang on the left-hand side. Get some more chip. That's kind of what I'm hoping for right now. He's going to go for a Wizard. Alright, dude. What else are you going to do? Just Dark Goblin. If we log that again, that would be a bad transaction. So let's go in for just Rascals here. Eat the Dark Goblin. And then I think that Rascals will be enough with Miner. I don't think we have to do anything else. Even if he Fireballs, it's okay. I need to save the Mortar for defensive plays against Hog Rider. That's evident. 100% the play. Still go for chip damage with the Spear Goblins here. We're going to go in for a more defensively postured Mortar. Could log that, but I don't think it's really worth. Probably just drop Bats. See what else he's going to do. I want to log the Dark Goblin because if I don't, I'm kind of screwed. if the Dark Goblin is placed in a placement to kill the Mortar, I need to log it. So that's going to be fireball value. You snag that because we've gotten elixir advantage. It's worth it. It's going to Hog Rider, right? Exactly. So this is why we want to log it. Otherwise, we just lose the game. If we didn't log that Dark Goblin, the Hog Rider would have gotten so much damage on my right-hand side, and we would have just lost. So I'm going to go for a Miner with the Spear Goblin, so then we can maybe get some more chip. That's here as well. And it looks like we're going to be able to win this game. If I go for a Rascals, and he goes in for a Wizard, and we Fireball it. Okay, we can just log this all back. Spear Goblins on defense, Mortar on the Hog Rider. Goblin Gang here. That's here. Log this all back. So then the Lumberjack doesn't hit anything of importance. We also hit a Goblin Gang. Feels good, man. Go for a Miner. He's going to go for a Wizard, so we need to Fireball that again. Knock it away. Come on, Spear Goblins, get on top of the tower, please. Made some pretty good predictions this game. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It's really like coming down to the wire. Definitely a really good log value. Snag that. Hog Rider does not get any damage. We don't care about that Wizard on the left. See, this is really unfortunate because the Goblin Gang just comes down because we baited it out. We don't really want to bait that out anymore. So go for bats. Spear Goblins here. Ooh, that's raged up, so we have to go for a Goblin Gang on defense. He might Dark Goblin on defense. That would be the best bet. He's not going to. Is he just going to eat the Spear Goblins? Oh my gosh, he didn't Dark Goblin early enough. Let's go. We win the game. GG, well played and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. Holy crap. The fireballs on top of the Wizards every single time because it was just so predictable. Felt really good, man. I think I hit it like 3 for 3. Let's go for a Goblin Gang to open up this game, see what this guy's got in store for us. And he's got a Wizard. Of course he's got Harry Potter, man. Why wouldn't you have Harry Potter? It's going to go walk right up into a fireball. We still don't kill it. That's weird, man. That's interesting. So it looks like I probably have to go in for a log and then Spear Goblins. So then we're going to be able to stop that. Notice how I baited out the Zap with the bats so then I could use my Spear Goblins to maneuver carefully against this P.E.K.K.A. I still have to go for a Goblin Gang, by the way. Otherwise, Big Mama Bear gets damage on our tower. Okay. So how do we win this game, guys? What do we want to do? We see Wizard and we see P.E.K.K.A. When I see that, I assume it's going to be Bridge Spam or it's going to be a Balloon deck. He's either going to have Hog Rider or Balloon as his win condition, or he's just going to have a ton of Bridge Spam. So I want to save my Mortar in this situation because I don't know what he's got. I can't really use my Mortar. If he's got Balloon, then he's just able to bypass and ruin me. So I need to wait and see what he's going to do. If he Balloons here, that would be really, really cool. So then I'm able to see what he's got and respond accordingly for the rest of the match. I'm going to go Miner here so that I'm able to get some damage. Yeah, there's the Balloon. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you just got to play against these people enough and you'll realize that they're going to be running something funky with it. And the Balloon should just die. So now I'm having the opportunity to play in pretty aggressive with my Mortar. Don't think that's a bad play at all. I can go for a Mortar here, and then I can go in for a Goblin Gang right after. We're going to be able to go and kill his Wizard with that and keep the Goblin Gang alive. And I use my Mortar as a way of taking all of the splash damage so that my squishy bait units were able to evaporate his Wizard. Harry Potter was not allowed in this movie, man. Let's go in for another Miner. Still have the Goblins, or not the Goblins, the Rascals still alive. Okay, so P.E.K.K.A. comes down. He's got P.E.K.K.A. Mega Knight. Very interesting comp. I mean, pretty standard at this trophy range. People run crazy stuff all the time. We know he's got Wizards, so I can't do too much. Like, maybe we're going to go cycle Bats and then get zapped, and then we can go Spear Goblins. 100% zaps that. No, he drops Minion Horde instead. That's weird. We can just Fireball it. That's good. +1 Elixir trade. We take those. He's going to go Wizard, and I don't think I can get Miner down in time. Goes Witch. Okay. Maybe we can get Goblins on top of the tower. Spear Goblin got on top of the tower. That's so good for me. Oh my gosh. Let's take that. Even though it's a little bit of chip damage, it's a lot for me, boys. We take those victories. Those small victories. We need to go for a Fireball here. And then we also need to go for Spear Goblins. Just so we're going to be able to damage that down a little bit easier. And notice how I cycle my Rascals in the back at the most opportune time, knowing that he would spam me. We can pull back the P.E.K.K.A. and get Spear Goblins on the tower. Maybe we can win off that. Oh, 1 Steven. Not 2. Not 2. That's unfortunate. We're going to have to go cycle Rascals again. I can't cycle my Mortar. If I do that, I lose. So he drops a Balloon. Okay, this is a good opportunity to cycle our Mortar now. Balloon still gets pulled. We definitely want to Fireball, but we want to wait. Make sure that we can hit as much as possible. Unfortunately, we don't hit as much as possible. I think that our log does kill that win. Yeah, it does. I was like, does it kill it? I was like, stopping mid-sentence. Does it? Please, sir. Don't jinx me. And we're going to go for a fireball so then we can go and kill his wizard and get the spear goblins to lock on. This is going to be GG. Well played and peace out, Girl Scout. We 100% win at this point. We just need to go for rascals to shut that down, cycle a fireball, and walk away with a fat W. So we're going to go for a log, not on top of the tower because it doesn't matter. We just need to get a fireball. Log doesn't finish off the tower, so I'd rather be safe rather than sorry. And we're going to win the game now. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. We slowed down the game until we got the fireball, logged units instead of logging the tower because the log didn't matter. The fireball finished off the tower, and we walked away with a fat W. GG, well played, and peace out, man.